This is a special report of the Ohio Ram Show.
Well, hello. It's early in the morning here in the United States, but about noon in India, where we have Divya Tate. Good morning, Divya.
Good morning. Good morning to everybody in the UltraCycling community.
Great. And you're in Leh, is it India?
Yes, that's right.
And just in a few words, well, first of all, your altitude is?
11,000 feet.
And you're sitting there resting higher than we even get on the Ohio Ram Show. I mean,
That's
on
right.
the Race Across America, and on the show as well.
That's right.
And listen, just in a few words, tell me what the Grand Himalayan Ultra is.
So the Great Himalayan Ultra is a high altitude RAM qualifier race in which we have a 600-kilometer RAM qualifier category and relay team, of course, RAM style. And this year, for the first time, we've introduced a self-supported segment, which is 444 kilometers. And the race, like I said, it starts at 11,000 feet above sea level. And the highest point on this race at present is 13,000. 14,100. Fortuna is about 14,000 feet. And we go over that mountain pass twice. And the entire race, the lowest point on the race is over 9,000 feet. So it is really a high altitude race. We require all racers to report over here to the start point 10 to 12 days before the race starts so they can acclimatize completely.
And I believe you asked the crews to come earlier as well, don't you?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay, very well. Well, we're very excited to have you on here and take time out. You're very, very busy there at Inspire India. But let's take a moment to just go around and introduce the racers. You've got quite a nice group this year, have you not?
Yes, we do. We have I'll introduce everybody in a minute. I'm going to ask.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. I had to ask the youngest person over here to switch the camera. Only they can do it.
Yeah.
So briefly, we have 7 racers who are going to attempt the 600-kilometer RAM qualifier. We have 1 relay team, and we have 3 people who are going to attempt 444 kilometers self-supported. That's kind of bikepacking style, but we provide a little bit support. So let me start introducing. This is Lavesh.
Hi.
Lavesh is attempting his first UltraCycle race. Then we have Vibhav. Vibhav has done 1,200 kilometers self-supported at UltraSpice. We have Kapil over here. Kapil has RAM qualified twice, at once a Deccan Cliffhanger and at UltraSpice race, 1,200 kilometers. And we have Kabir over here. Kabir, as most people know, has done 10. Lee is waved back at you. Kabir is attempting his 11th Inspire India race, and he did RAM 2019 solo. He's a RAM finisher. Here we have Rajneesh, who is also RAM qualified. Rajneesh and Raghu Reddy, both from Bangalore, RAM qualified at the UltraSpice 600 a few months ago. And here's Mustafa, who is our youngest racer at 19 years. This is his first UltraCycling race. He's been doing some brevets under Audax India. And we have Sankar here. Sankar also from Bangalore, attempting self-supported first race, but he's done a lot of brevets.
Yes.
And Chaitanya is also attempting his first UltraCycle race, self-supported 444. And we have Colonel Sriram here, who's stationed here in Leh, Lieutenant Colonel Sriram, sorry, who's stationed here in Leh. He's been cycling a lot, very inspired by Bharat Pannu, and his first ultra race as well. He's done brevets too with Audax India. And I'm just going to show the little excitement in the background.
Oh, yes, wonderful.
Here. Yeah, so this is a hostel run by Grishma and Kaustup. who we can't see them right now, at Leh. This is the place that hosts us. And here we have the team, 4 members. This is Sanket. Sanket is a blind para athlete who takes part in a lot of different sports. He's going to have Arham as his pilot on a tandem bicycle.
Wonderful.
Arham has done RAM in an 8-person team. And then we have Himanshu, who has also done 1200 self-supported and a lot of other events. And we have Sandeep, who did Raw in last year, 2020. So the 4 of them will be relay. Yeah.
Okay, very well. Well, congratulations to all of you being here. And Divya, you always do such a wonderful job with your races. We really appreciate that. And as we mentioned before, our second country as far as viewers goes is always India. So we're really happy for all the people from India who drop in on the show, and we're glad to have you here. Good luck to all of you. Tell them good luck, Divya, from the Ohio Ram Show.
Thank you. Thank you, Lee. Thank you from all of us.
And we'll be having a recap when it's over, won't we, Divya? On Monday, I believe, Monday afternoon for you, and we'll give you some more information. I just marvel at the altitude there. The other thing that I thought was interesting, Divya, is I was looking at the weather in that part of the world. That is actually almost a desert, is it not?
Yes, it is. It's a high altitude desert.
Yes, and
but we had a shower yesterday. We're a little late in the season this year because we were kind of wondering about when things will open up enough for us to be able to do the race.
Yeah.
And so we pushed the race date a bit into September. And yesterday we had a shower here. We're just really hoping that we don't have a shower during the race because this race is challenging enough. The conditions are extreme on a daily basis. Between hot exposure during the day on the mountains, which are barren completely, to really cold nights, and the last thing we need is rain during that.
And you're not satisfied. You're working at making this race even harder, are you?
That's true. I'd like to ask the racers here, how many of you would be interested in doing the extreme version that I'm working on? Aha, we have a few hands going up. Yeah. So
wonderful. Well, listen, I know you're very busy, Divya. Thank you for taking time out to talk to us. And we'll be looking forward on Monday to having a fuller report on the race, how it turned out, and some results. Okay.
Yeah. Would you like to ask a couple of questions of the racers?
You know what? I do have. Rachel has made a comment here. A lot of experience in this group, and not really. I was just really questioning how everybody has acclimatized and handling the altitude.
Yeah. So how are y'all? How's the acclimatization for all of you? Yeah, all good. We've tested people's oxygen levels and heart rate today, just pre-race, just to make sure that we don't have any unforeseen sort of thing. Any other questions you'd like to ask?
And have they been training a little bit at this altitude?
Have any of you been training at this altitude? Well, Lieutenant Colonel Sriram has been stationed here, so he didn't really need to acclimatize. So he's done all his training at this altitude.
Okay.
Yeah. But Kabir, would you like to talk about what is your suggestion for training at this altitude or not?
About I didn't get your question.
About training at this altitude, whether people should or shouldn't, what racers should be doing.
But very little bit, because the recovery rate is very slow because of the thin oxygen level. So if you overtrain, then of course you won't recover properly. So maybe in 15 days, like 4 to 3 rides, and then you can just concentrate on your recovery and the nutrition. That's all. And uh, very few physical activities, because even talking at this altitude burns your calories.
Right.
So doing random things also makes you feel fatigued or not. So yeah.
Thanks for that. Just for the audience, Kabir has raced the Great Himalayan twice before this and won both the editions.
That's why I'm most scared right now, because I know what I'm doing for the third time.
Right. And over here, Raghu and Rajneesh have been there. I call them mileage monsters. They've been riding a lot on their way here during their acclimatization also. So I hope you all have, but they do a lot of brevet, so they've got a lot of miles on their legs.
Very good. And I wonder how many of them have the Race Across America in their sights for the future.
How many of you have Race Across America in your sights? Nice. Okay, there's a lot. Yeah. Rajneesh, good.
Well,
Kapil has got it. Vibhav, Lavesh, right. And the team, I think the team is planning something. Arham has already done 8% in 2019.
Yeah, great.
And they're planning to put something together for RAM for sure. Yeah.
Let's just hope that things open up eventually so we can get this international aspect of these races back on the road, Divya.
Yes, that's right. That's true. Yeah.
Divya, I've got to say goodbye. Thank you for taking your time. We'll see you Monday and get a report. How'd that be?
That sounds good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, with that, we're going to say goodbye, and if I can figure out how to do this.
All right. Bye, Lee. Bye.